Alright, let's try that again. But, like, you know, playing better and also actually fucking... and also actually, like, starting the timer. I can't believe I wasn't in range there. But I'll just roll with it. If anything doesn't die, you can typically, yeah, just do what I did there and just toss a, Okay, these guys really didn't die from that. Okay. That's a wee bit bad. Wow, dude. That's kind of really unlucky. Okay, something has to be off. I should be absolutely one-shotting these things. I am not entirely sure why I'm not one-shotting these things. I did research. I did look into all this stuff. I'm really interested. Hey, MU, good to see you. Could have sworn I had tab targeted to him, but whatever. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow and all that. Would really be nice. I'm just gonna say, it would really be nice if, Words are hard, how do we use them? Okay. Something's off, because I tested this earlier at, like, level 88, and everything was dying no issue. Like, there wasn't any, like, lingering enemies in these situations. So I'm not entirely sure why I'm getting enemies that aren't dying all of a sudden when I'm at level 90. It's like, yeah, I have all the stuff equipped. I'm not really understanding, to be completely honest. Well, this wasn't good. Not by a long shot. I'm kind of floundering because I'm a little bit confused. And I'm having a little bit of trouble hitting some buttons. Whatever. We'll continue onward and see what happens, but I should be doing more damage, not less. So I'm kind of curious what's going on here with that. Odd. For right now, I'll just worry about farming saber dances. That was a thing that they did change about Dancer. You gaining Esprit used to be entirely RNG. Like like it was RNG whether you or your dance partner gave Esprit, which is the meter here that you need to be able to use Saber Dance. But they changed it so that you're guaranteed to get it on certain CDs. Or GCDs, I should say. You're guaranteed to get it on all of your base GCDs. But the caveat is you only get 5 from these 4, whereas you can get 10 from these abilities. Yeah, I should like actually be killing these for procs and stuff. Building up my gauge. Yeah, you get 10 from using the proc abilities and 5 from the base abilities. I target it and I keep spamming Control Q, and it not going off immediately is like throwing me off. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing less damage, which couldn't be the case. Because I'm really confused. I feel like I am legitimately doing less damage when I absolutely should not be. It could definitely just be that they, like, overtaxed the DPS on physical ranged that I heard about. I heard that most of the potencies for, like, physical jobs or whatever got reduced by, like, 20% or something like that. But for ranged physical, for some reason, they reduced the potencies by, like, 25%. That might have been what I was hearing. I'm gonna leave this one up and see if these guys... Okay, they do, so I'm gonna pop Flourish. Shouldn't have done that. I might as well sprint at this point. I don't have access to tech or standard steps. I'm gonna have to kind of rely on Starfall and Fan Dance and pray that I get some good crits. Cool. Well, that's still golded. No, I'm not running food. The thing about food in, like, raid scenarios is food does not actually massively increase your DPS. It only does, like, marginal increases to your DPS. The main benefit of food is having the extra health to live through things. And also, marginal increases get more exponentially, or get more powerful the more time you spend doing something. So, if I'm one-shotting bosses, there ultimately isn't much of a reason for me to be, If I'm one-shotting bosses, there ultimately isn't much of a reason for me to be running food. With that being said, it would help. It is something that, like, I am ignoring just because I do not consider it important. But also, even though I have 15 million gil, I just don't feel like spending food on speedruns at this point. I really should have made use of that for a hold pan dance, but whatever. Live and learn. Well, he got deleted. Holy moly. Was not expecting that level of deletion from that guy, considering that everything else has not really been cooperating. Let me through. I gotta go. I gotta run. I gotta get fast. It's weird, dude. I fucked up here. I'm probably not gonna get this. Or I could still do it. So what I'm basically seeing here right now, is that everything seems to be roughly just a little bit slower or just like a little bit faster. But I'm getting a increase in... I'm getting time save and golds from that barrier disappearing. So it definitely seems like that barrier is going to be like a big thing. One, two, three, four. I wasted that devilment. I don't know what I was thinking with that devilment. The main thing is, before in speedruns, I was using devilment before I would activate technical step, because devilment increases you and your dance partner's critical hit and direct hit rate by 20%, which means it gives you a higher chance to do really fucking big shit tons amount of damage. Was the whole thing, right? So now that devilment spawns an extra ability that you can use, I have to like rethink how I use it. I've been doing some research and preparation for sure, but I probably could have done more. I probably could have not rushed in immediately upon getting Dancer. Do I actually have to have a target for this? I do. That's kind of really shit that I have to have a target for that.
To you.
That's cool, bud. The question is, do you have the power? Hell yeah, bud, you have the power. You're so good, dude. Too bad I'm better. I really should have saved standard step there. I'm kind of used to, other strategies, so having to adapt to the new stuff with Dancer is a little bit weird, to put it bluntly. How do I do this now, actually? There's a very specific percentage I want to get the next guy to. How do I do this now? I don't think I use the Saber Dance. I think I just hit him once and then do it.
Filthy rats!
Damn.
And now the final cut!
That did not do the damage I wanted it to.
This shall be a mercy. You disgust me.
That's time loss that unfortunately is just gonna happen because if I don't skip that phase transition, then he just completely screws me basically. Okay, Goo Ball should be a gold. I don't think there's anything in particular that Goo Ball has that'll turbo fuck me. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Flourish used to be usable outside of combat, but Flourish is no longer usable outside of combat, so I have to consider more heavily when I use it, because I have to be in combat with something when I use it. That's something to definitely consider, for sure. This doesn't one-shot it. There's a lot of like turning gears in my brain right now as I attempt to like adjust a lot of my strategies to I hate that you have to actually be targeting something for this. It's like a cone in front of you. I don't feel like it should have to target things. What gear am I using? I'm using the AF gear with mostly aiming accessories from the 84 Trial Extreme. That was kind of a wasted Saber Dance. What do I do in this situation? I think it's enough that I can use one GCD. Yeah, okay, and then I just auto-attack him from here. One more auto-attack. Nice. Okay, cool. So, that was something I was worried about. That invuln phase that the boss did, he can go into it twice. So I was a little worried about the damage numbers being different and not being able to kill him there. But I did it right. He is the dead. Only through, you son of a bitch. This guy's a speed reader. I'm a speed runner. I gotta go, dude. Holding me back. I gotta go, dude. I gotta get world record. I guess for, like, final bosses, it's still probably completely reasonable for me to use Devilman early. Because as long as they don't die, like, super fucking quickly, right? As long as they die, like, super fucking quickly, it'll be good. Oh, that was a pretty big gold. Good, large amount of time save to go with that. Alright, the Theochemical Research Facility is definitely the place where I'm the most curious about. Yeah, the fact that that load barrier disappears so much quicker now is such a huge thing, dude. Like, that is a massive time save in every category. Not having to deal with that. That really? Okay, it's a line, not a cone. Gotcha. I was like, why didn't that hit it? It's a straight line in front of me, it's not a cone. Yeah, I imagine at least some of the damage things will be alleviated once I get the 8990 trial weapon for Dancer. At least some of those will be alleviated by then, but I was kind of surprised to see myself in some cases doing, like, less percentage damage than I was doing before. Like, especially in Dusk Vigil, I was very surprised to see that, that Dusk Vigil did not, go that well, to be completely honest. Like, I definitely fucked up my movement stuff and my cooldown management in Dusk Vigil, but I was more expecting it to go, because other dungeons felt faster. I was expecting Dusk Vigil to be like, you know, just fucking snapping everything away because it's so fast. Very specifically, I want to kill that thing. Then all of these, and continue onward. So I want to set new world records in every category. I want to set new world records in A Realm Reborn, in Stormblood. But the issue that I'm running into is I don't actually know if All Dungeons Shadowbringers is doable solo at this point. If it is, it would probably have to be on a tank, which I'm not unwilling to do it on a tank, right? But it wouldn't be my first choice. Like, you can do All Dungeons Stormblood on a tank, be completely safe, right? Like, All Dungeons Stormblood on a tank is not difficult. You have no risk of dying if you know what you're doing. But it is slower than using Red Mage, so I don't want to do it. But if it's basically impossible on Red Mage to do big pulls, then it might be faster to do it on a tank, which is the thing that I'm afraid of, basically. Oh, cool. Standard finish killed all of them for once, interestingly enough. Yeah, if All Dungeons Endwalker isn't, sorry, if All Dungeons Stormblood isn't doable solo as a DPS, I'll definitely just do it as like a tank. Warrior would probably be my first choice in that, but I'd have to level it at this point. Imagine somebody like comes into the stream just like you sat through the fucking login queue to do speedruns, and I just come out there with a Chad face like, yes. Brit. All right, so this is the thing that I'm curious about. Yorim's first phase has like a max amount of, or minimum amount of time it can take, but I want to see if like I lose a lot of time on Ascian Prime here. This is why I haven't been able to log in for 5 hours exactly. Just fucking be that guy. Oh! I skipped the Iggy phase. Oh! I completely skipped the Iggy phase. Interesting. Oh, that would have been perfect if I managed to kill the Fire Sphere. Alright, I should prep a standard step and then... You son of a bitch. I hate that. I hate him. I hate him for doing that twice in a row, and I couldn't even, like, fucking target him for an ability. He was a bitch, Ascian Prime. Wow, what the fuck? What the fuck was that time save? Holy shit. That was ridiculous. Did you fucking see that? That was like 40-second gold. Holy shit, what the fuck? No worries, Jack. Have a good night, dude. What do you mean those guys didn't die to that? Excuse me? Alright, I call bullshit. I really think these abilities do more than they do, but that's only a 300 potency OGCD, so it's not actually that much for being a 60-second cooldown, effectively. I'm thinking I'm hitting a button the whole time, and I'm actually not. No! No, tornadoes, please! Nah, fuck you, bud. You ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna let ya. Something that was changed about Dancer that does affect the speedrun in a negative way is Dancers no longer get individual procs for their AoE and single target abilities. If they get a proc, the proc is shared between the single target and AoE version, which means that when you hit Flourish, you no longer get 4 empowered GCDs, you get 2. You get an OGC to go with it, and Fan Dance 3 like you did before, but you don't get the extra empowered GCDs, basically. So that is definitely a negative, small as they might be. Hello, friends. Seems certain dungeons are going to be faster than others here. Some dungeons seem to go by really quickly, while others are just like absolute kaput. I just about hit sprint. You don't want to hit sprint. En Avant is a different story, but you don't want to hit sprint. But yeah, that's a thing about the speedrun that is like managing your En Avant usage and using them correctly is a big part of the speedrun. So typically you don't want to use En Avant typically, you do not want to use En Avant in while you're under the effect of sprint. Because it travels the same fixed distance every time, you'd be better served using it in a situation where you do not have access to your full range of movement. Rip. I should have just danced it. There's no reason for me not to dance it. But typically, when you exist in a range of when you don't have access to like all your ranges of movement, basically, it's probably just more beneficial to save it. It's not probably, it is more beneficial to save it for when you don't have sprint up and actively running with it. And the second thing that it's like better for is when you don't have any movement speed buffs up. The most effective time to use is when you have no movement speed buffs up. However, you don't want it to be sitting on 3 stacks because those are dashes wasted. So effectively, you want to use it highest priority when you do not have any movement speed buffs of any sort. Middle priority is under the effects of Peloton. And highest priority, or lowest priority, is even when under sprint, but you have like full stacks of En Avant. Okay, so I have basically no burst for the Minotaur, like usual. My favorite. Thankfully, the game gave me a lot of burst. Holy shit, it just gave me like perfect procs on those fan dances. Like, holy moly. You could not ask for more perfect procs. It's amazing. Probably didn't need to use that saber dance, but my brain, my monkey brain is just like, Yeah. What the fuck is my inventory? None of your concern, my guy. You should focus on other things, dude. Besides, it was fucking better than what it was, full of useless junk that I didn't need and was saving for literally never being able to use it. One, two, three, four. Damn, pretty good. Think you can guess what that page of oranges is? More useless junk? Incorrect. It's all the treasure coffers I got from the MSQ. I'm waiting, I'm waiting until normal raids drop, and then I'm gonna open them all for selling them on the fucking market board. It's coffers, it's useless junk. Incorrect, but I'll let you have that opinion, because I don't feel like contesting it. Yes, but are dumb little sprouts gonna know that? No, they just want gear. Yeah, exactly, K-Man. They're schmucks. Why did I do this? That's actually such a fucking waste. My brain just autopiloted, like, oh yeah, dude, it's time to hit fucking standard step. Yep. Why am I even killing the mobs? Trying to get fan dance procs. And also, if I manage to kill them all, I can use Peloton. Yeah, if I didn't use standard step, I would have skipped the veil, 100%. Damn, really dumb of me. Oh right, for whatever reason, even though it's here, it just fucking doesn't let you walk on it for a little bit for some reason. So using that on Avant is like completely pointless. Anyway, hi K-Man, how you doing? As you can see, I'm 2 minutes ahead, so things are faster. Some things are faster, other things are slower, and I'm not entirely sure what's going on with all that, but here we are. Higher burst, lower sustained DPS, probably. Yeah, that would check out. Why did they even activate that standard step, honestly? That was still a big gold. Would have been even bigger if I had, like, actually managed to skip a veil like I wanted to. But you have to manage your burst so much differently now that you have more of it. Well, not just that, but, like, you have to manage Flourish differently because you can't use it out of combat anymore. So you actively have to be in combat to Flourish. Yeah, it does. It makes up for that, like, in half a way by giving you Fan Dance 4, but, like, Fan Dance 4 is not really a whole lot, to be completely honest with you. It's a 300 potency OGCD, which is, you know, more than these are, but it's still not great. By no means, like, a proper replacement for more Fan Dance procs chance. Technically it is, because, like, you know, you miss out on 250 potencies for 300, so the math is there, but, like, I don't know, at the same time, each Fan Dance gives you a chance for a 200 potency, and, like, the math is all there, and it's a shitload of fuck, and I hate it. Math is dumb. What's the cooldown on Avant? 30 seconds. Yeah, 30. You wonder if Reaper can beat Dancer then? Honestly, I'm gonna have to say no. The advantages of being a ranged DPS, I think, outweigh that. I see where you're coming from, but I don't really have a clue. God damn it. I once again forgot that I need to save an Onavant for that. Da-da-da. So don't use technical step. Hey, you wanna die? And then standard step all these guys. Okay, bye, K-Man. Hope you sleep better instead of not good. Yeah, wow, I'm saving a shit ton of time across the board. It's really just like the early, like, now that I'm getting into the later stages of this run, I'm really starting to save time, like, across the board. I definitely believe I can get this under an hour and a half with better optimizing. I really should have sprinted the start of the anti-tower, to be completely honest with you. There's no reason not to sprint. Frick. Imagine being bad at the simple act of killing things. I might as well sprint here. No, that was bad. There's no reason to sprint there. Yeah, that was a hell of a waste of a sprint, actually. If I don't do it right away, there's no point for me to do it in that entire area. Like, I sprint right out of the gate, and then I sprint once I get into here. Get these things on my tail. Nothing. I had no burst to start that. That's not great. I still don't have any burst for this. Yeah, no Fan Dance 2 luck. Something had to go wrong somewhere. Not everything can go perfect. Really should have saved that for when they were closer together, but I have the brain of a small monkey. Okay. So this anti-tower doesn't feel that good in terms of my execution on it, but like I just looked over at the timer and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? So yeah. Well, here I am using technical step on these mobs, I guess. Well, the good news is, I can use Tiliana. I can't use Snarefall because I'm dumb as fuck. what am I doing? Well, I don't think that should have golded by as much as it did, because that felt really sloppy, but I guess that is the power of what I was talking about with higher burst damage. Ideally, I don't know if sprinting right out of the gate here is even, like, good. Compared to sprinting late here. You have to go through so much to sprint late. Why am I spending all this burst on these fucking mobs? They don't matter. The only thing that matters is the eggs. Okay, literally nothing else matters but the eggs. I don't know why I was putting so much stock into all of those mobs. 0.1. That's not allowed. That's illegal. I don't agree with that. Oh, look, it's the Durgan. The Durgan is dead. Long live the Durgan. The only burst I have here is standard step. I don't have flourish or anything else, so there's a good chance that I don't skip the ancient holy, yeah. Yeah, so I probably should have seen that coming. It's no big deal. As long as I don't get a second one, I'm pretty good. That was pretty bad. I need to save more burst for that 100% because I want to be skipping the Ancient Holy for sure. Ancient Holy is more important to skip than anything, I think. Normally, I would just flourish here, but I already used flourish. I think I can just kill it though, right? Like, especially if I get like a... I was gonna say a fan dance combo. Yeah, I was right. I can't just fucking kill it. Watch this thing fucking explode. Yeah, consistent time save across the board, dude. I genuinely wonder if we'll get a sub 135 this run. I wanna push for the 130, I think. Although, what do I want to do? Do I want to try and do a Stormblood run after? Or do I want to, like, do another Heavensward run? Or do I want to do something else? Actually, I think I might want to do something else instead. I don't know if I want to commit to, like, another speed run of all things. After starting the stream, wanting it to be a speed run, I might like just join some like late night farm party. Kind of depends. Alright, Mr. Chieftain Mogton. I missed. I hope you'll take that into account when judging me, sir. I was an over anxious dumb idiot and I missed, so please don't hold that over my head. Oh no, dude. I don't know, man. My brain sometimes just does not work. Wait, those guys de-aggroed. They can de-aggro? Really? I didn't know those guys had a leash range in this dungeon. Well, the only reason I was killing them was trying to get procs, and looks like I didn't need that many, but don't want to speak too soon. Yeah, okay. I didn't want to speak too soon, but I didn't also want to speak too late. Suleiman An. Ah, God, man. I can fucking feel it, though, dude. Getting guaranteed Saber Dance gains every GCD is genuinely, like, really good. It genuinely is really good for the run. Really? 1%? My favorite, dude. The fucking 1%. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here, normally I pop Devilment beforehand, but I'm gonna not. Because I'm expecting what's gonna happen is he's gonna dive bomb the moment I hit him with Technical Step. So... okay, I was right. So if I had hit Starfall Dance, or Devilment before, I likely would have wasted Starfall Dance. Ooh, one dive bomb. one dive bomb. Whew. Look at that, almost a minute time save on Sorkai. God damn. Yeah, the sub 135 this run is looking incredibly likely. If I can keep up the same pace that I've been doing so far. Like, incredibly likely. This shit right here with the barrier disappearing is actually such, like, a nice thing. Alright, the first boss of this dungeon is an ad phase, basically. It's just a big auto-scroller ad phase. But the only way to speed it up is after a specific point. But other than that, it is effectively just a an ad phase. Like, I just have to wait here. Like, I have nothing I can do to speed this up. I just have to wait. And it sucks. It sucks so much. It doesn't matter what I use. I have to wait a specific amount of time. At least after the fact. Like, once I get here, then, like, yeah, I can speed it up. I'd say if that's not long enough to get the sprint out of that, I call bullshit. Monkey? It's such a weird thing for me because like I want to dash instinctively even when it may not actually be good to do that. Like saving a dash to fall off that cliff is better than just jumping off that cliff or to on avant when I did. And yet I on avant when I did like almost every time. I'm not sure what goes on in my brain. Auto attack him? Yep. Did not want to waste the full GCD on that. If I could, I wanted to avoid it. Alright, hey bud. Hey Riki. Don't got a whole lot for ya. Well, unfortunate news about this guy is he is an auto-scroller. There's no way I can speed up because he has to transform into his second phase in order for me to kill him. He otherwise has the immortality status. So I can get him, like, really low, and that's, like, entirely a thing, and perfectly, like, reasonable to do. Ah, it's kind of hoping that would just kill him outright. Why'd I run off? My brain entirely I just brain farted like mad there, dude. What the fuck? I have no idea what was going through my head. Everything that could have gone wrong there just went wrong. I guess sprinting a bit earlier is fine because of, you know, having to wait for that to fall anyway. It is really nice to actually be able to kill these enemies quick enough to use Peloton, though. I really didn't need to use that flourish, but here we are. There's no harm in it. There's really no harm in it. Spawns the bridge faster at that point. Gets it off cooldown. I was really hoping they would both die from that. That is not the correct way. I definitely thought I would have turned around before the end of that. Guess not. Imagine moving too early and not getting the server tick to just finish it anyway. Yay! Alright, we're almost good. We're almost Gucci at this point. Like, it was a little bit of a rough start. Like, there was a couple dungeons that were just like, okay, yeah, these aren't really that much faster. What's going on? But, like, literally the moment I got to level, like, the level 60 dungeons, I just started tearing through it. Let me through. I don't have time. I gotta go. Let me through. One, 2, 3, 4. Woo, 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 woo. Watch him disappear, dude. Oh my god. After all the times that guy has given me some trouble with just not dying before a knockback, that was just...
Oh my god, it feels so good. It feels so good, everybody. You have no fucking idea.
Maybe I didn't look completely into exactly how the Epic Echo works. Might as well sprint. At this point, there's not much else in terms of distance to run. Even if I'm wasting a good portion of it, like picking things up and putting it in and riding a thing, might as well. It's not like a super big reason to. That's a lot of damage. Wow, that was like a full minute of time save on Zelphatol. Holy shit. Well, I think a sub 135 is an unlock at this point. The sub 130 is an inevitability, I think. If not this run, definitely runs in the future for sure. Yeah, this run's down to a point where I'd be perfectly fine, like, grinding it to get lower. Like, an hour 30 has always been sort of my limit that I've put in terms of, like, hard grinding stuff. And if this category is down to, like, an hour and a half, then yeah, I can absolutely see myself doing it. Fucking baboons. You ain't gonna kill me, I'll kill you. Yeah, these bosses fall so much quicker with the higher burst, man. So much quicker. Okay. I should have sprinted. A bit late for that now, but I should have sprinted. Get everything to spawn over here. Sprint now before I lose it. Full duration of it anyway. Oh, dude, look! I have a standard step for this, and I have a couple fan dances and 2 saber dances. Hell yeah, brother! Give me that damage. Yeah, I can already tell that this is like way faster, because sometimes I literally do have the capability to hit technical step, like just as this fight's ending, as the finishing burst, but. That and sprint is still coming off cooldown. That's another thing. Aw, feels good, man. I really gotta focus on getting like better lines going forward. My lines are definitely super sloppy as fuck because I'm going through dungeons how I would go through them in a normal party, like in an actual like duty finder situation, and not what is like the optimal line for running through the dungeon, you know? Alright. 2 more dungeons after this, and we Gucci. That is not Devilment. Oops. I thought that would just go straight into dance. I am silly. He's dead, Jim. Yikes. You know, if I get like a 2-minute gold or a 1-minute gold on both of these next dungeons, this could be a sub 130 right here. I did not realize that I was going to be saving this much time on the late dungeons. Like, I knew I was going to be saving time on them, I just didn't think it was going to be this much. Like, that is kind of ridiculous, my guy. Bowmen. I gotta use, like, ranged weapons, you little shits. So rude. Ranged weapons. Ugh. I can't believe they would do something like that. It's so lame. Right. I forgot. Forgot that this was a keyed situation. Like, man, that extra burst helps immensely with these fights, dude. It's not by any means required, but that extra burst helps immensely. I wonder how much that's gonna help for Stormblood, honestly. I wanna know, I'm curious how far I can go on Dancer and Stormblood now. I don't think I'll be able to go any further than normal, but Red Mage should at least be an easier time. Like, it should be an easier time. Bye, bitch. Also, every single timer being extended to like 30 seconds for Dancer, it definitely helps quite a bit. I really like it. Even with the changes, Baelsar's wall is still Baelsar's wall. It's still a fucking dumb, stupid, auto-scrolly fuck. Alright. Delay the sprint in such a manner. Like. Now. Oh, okay, no tech step for this. Kinda used to having tech step for this. Straight up. Give it to me, Griffin. Give it to me. Do the thing.
How'd you like these?
He's not gonna be able to do the thing. I'm gonna kill him before he does it. I actually killed him before he said sloppy. That's almost a little bit sad, to be completely honest with you. That's actually completely sad. I burst him too fast now. He doesn't say sloppy. No, it's sad. Unfortunate. Come on, you bloomin' Chichu. Get down with death. Death is what you want to get down with. It's actually super beneficial for you to get down with death, you know? Okay. I lagged a little bit there, so my shit got rolled back. Okay, I lost my train of thought on what I was gonna do in the middle of that. I guess it's just like reaching the end of the speed run and like reaching the point where like I need a little bit of a break to reset my brain because it's turned into mush. Yeah, the hour and a half point is like, nope, fucking up. Use your burst here, I think. Nah, don't use a burst. Save burst for the boss. Probably more important. Has more health. Ooh. Alright. Honestly, I think we're on track. I think we're on track to do it. I think we are 100% on track to get the sub 130. Which I was genuinely not expecting, dude. I was genuinely not expecting to come into this run and save as much time as I did. Like, there wasn't even a shred in me that believed, like, this much time was savable here still. But I guess just all of those extra burst tools on Dancer really just make the difference in the places where the burst is more important. Bad luck. Bad luck on Fan Dance procs, man. Woo! Just barely, but we fucking did it, dude. Damn. Alright. Wow. Just wow.